So you should always have excess rope. So if you're fishing in 20 metres, you should have 30 metres of rope. And then what you do is about 5 metres from the float, you have a weight. So that the rope stays underwater for at least 5 metres, so you minimise your risk of being propped.
Yeah, that's good.
We're good.
Weight.
I think we're good.
Now, it is essential that the rope is sharing equal weight with the pot, so it's not leaning more towards one side or the other.
We prefer using pots where you can undo one side. That way it's easy to get the crays. Even more so if you get a wobbegong or something in there, it's easier to get it out. We always prefer to use 2 bait box pots, and then we rotate our bait. So we'll put bait, if we go out the first time, we'll put bait in both boxes, and then when we go out the second time, we'll take the leftover bait and then put it in there and put fresh bait in the in one of the boxes. And then as every time we go out, we'll throw out the old bait, leave the bait that was put in the last time, and put fresh bait in one of the bait boxes. But we find if we don't go out for 4 or 5 or 6 days, you need to have 2 bait boxes and you need to have lots of bait in there.
Nothing follows you,
Probably.
The other thing that we always do is we always weight our pots as much as we possibly can. We're lifting the pots with a tipper, so it's easier to lift them. We have got metal based pots, but even with a metal based pot, we'll put at least one bit of Rio, probably about 5 kilos in that, and 2 bits of Rio, there'd be about 5 kilos in each of them, and 1 metal plate. We normally don't put our weight on until the pot's sitting on the tipper out on the water. Cable ties to tie the weight to the slats or to the steel base.
So it's easier to carry.
It's much easier to carry that way up.
Yep, coming out. I don't know what you want for.
We've also got, freezer full of bait. What's in there?
We get, they're just, so in here, there's just fish heads and frames from shops that fillet their own fish. But we use that, and it's okay once the whites are running. But you still need to, we find that you still need to use some tuna heads or some mackerel in with the fish heads and frames, because the oily stuff attracts them a lot better than the normal whitefish bait.